welcome to the ultimate beginner's guide to content marketing that drives sales. Now, if you're tired of posting and praying that something happens when it comes to content marketing and you have no idea what you're doing, I think this is going to be the video for you because I'm going to give you the exact strategy to get more engagement on your posts, to attract more clients, and to get more sales. So if you're ready, let's get started because I am ready. Now, I feel that in order for me to give you advice that is actually going to help you, I need to divide this video into two phases. So phase number one and then phase number two. So let's get started with phase number one first. So phase number one, we need to define. Now, only newbies go into content creation and content marketing with zero preparation. And that is why they get stuck on
the posting and praying
and hoping that something happens and nothing happens in this whole hamster wheel. So phase one of any content marketing strategy starts with defining. We need to define three main W's: the who, the what, and also the where. First up, the who. And here's where we ask the question, who's your target audience? Because a business that talks to everybody really talks to nobody. And I need you to understand this. For example, if I'm a personal trainer or if I'm a nutritionist and I say,
I help everybody lose weight,
what I'm saying might be true, but the problem is no one will resonate with my message because it has no depth. I'm not talking to no one is particularly. So for example, maybe your expertise and the things that you know can help a group of people or can help everybody, and you feel that you can really deliver on that. But the problem is you're not going to be resonating with no one because you're trying to talk to everybody. And what happens when you try to talk to everybody, you talk to no one. Now, back to the example I just gave you, being a personal trainer or nutritionist, instead of saying,
I help everybody lose weight,
if I say, for example, I help new mothers lose pregnancy weight, that's different. Because then when it comes to content marketing, I can create content directly for those mothers, directly talking about their pain points and their goals. So that's the first thing. So in phase one, the first thing we need to understand, the who, is who are we talking to? Who is the target audience? Okay, so we're ready for the second W, and that is the what. And when it comes to what, we want to understand two things. What are their goals and what are their pain points? Once we understand who we're talking to, the people that you want to serve and you want to help, we need to understand what are the goals that they want to achieve. For example, in the example that I gave you with the weight loss, maybe the mothers, yes, they want to lose weight, but that's sometimes surface level. What is it exactly? Maybe they want to feel better in their skin. Maybe they want to go to the body that they had pre-baby, or maybe they want to fit into those pants they feel like they cannot fit into anymore. So that is the first what in terms of what is their goal. Now, the second what that we need to understand is what are the pain points. So basically, try to think about the pain points or even the obstacles that your target audience encounters when they're trying to achieve the goal that they define for themselves. So for example, in the example that I was just giving you with the weight loss, sometimes, women, when they're trying to lose weight, they feel like they have to give up on carbs. They have to spend 2 hours at the gym. They have to give up on their favorite foods, or they feel they have to no longer drink a glass of wine or enjoy a glass of Coke or something like that. That's a pain point. So we need to understand, one, the first who, and also the what. What are the goals and what are the pain points? Okay, so the third W is the where. And in the where, you want to understand where are they now. You need to create content that highlights the fact that you know where they are right now, and also that you know what it feels like to be where they are now. Because that is how you connect with people. People sometimes they feel they are in this journey by themselves. For example, in the weight loss industry, they feel like, oh, no one is going through this. I'm feeling awful. I'm feeling this. I'm feeling that. And they feel they are, in this journey by themselves. So if you create content that highlights the fact that you understand exactly what it feels like to be in their shoes because you've been there, you've gone through it, that content is going to resonate with people and attract them more to you. So that was phase one, and I hope that made sense. But now, before we go into phase two, I want to mention this. If you're already doing that, or if you feel like you're already doing parts of this, but you're still struggling to attract anywhere from 3 to 5 new clients per month, then click on the link in the description or in the first comment and watch the short training on the elements that you need to start attracting people into your world that are actually going to pay for your service. So if you're struggling with attracting 3 to 5 new coaching clients consistently every single month, then go in the link in the description, go in the first comment, watch the video, watch the training, and discover the elements that still be missing in your business. Okay, let's get into the rest of the video. Okay, now we're on phase two of creating content that actually gets you clients. Okay, so now that we finally defined, we can actually build your strategy, and this is actually very easy. Once the groundwork is done, it's unbelievable how the other stuff is really easy to put together. Okay, so take a piece of paper or open a blank page because you want to follow this step by step. Now, on that blank page, create a table, right? At the top of that table, you want to write 5 topics: myths, mistakes, how-tos, news/trendings, and case studies/testimonials. So that goes across the top on the table. Now, step number 2, on the left-hand side, side, I want you to write the topics you talk about in your program. So the topics that you coach people on, or that you cover inside of your program or your course, or even the one-on-ones that you do with people. So for example, if I'm in a weight loss industry, that would be, for example, detox, body type, workouts, nutrition, and rest. Those are the things that maybe I'm going to be talking about inside of my program or inside of when I talk to people one-on-one. Now, all you need is to fill up the table. Let me show you just one example. So for detox and mistakes, I can create a content piece that it's called the 3 detox mistakes that are keeping you from melting away fat. In myths about detoxing, I can talk about, for example, a content piece that says 5 myths about detoxing you need to stop believing. And then I go on to talk about that. On the how-to, I can create a content piece that says how to effectively detox in 3 easy steps. Now with the trending or news, you want to use whatever is already happening in the world and people are kind of searching and becoming trendy, and use it within your business. So for example, let's say that keto is becoming really, really trendy right now. So I can create around detoxing, saying how can detoxing help with your keto diet? Because keto, maybe it's trendy, it's becoming more in the news, and I'm using that bandwagon to go and write it to, drive people into more of my content and drive more sales as well. Now with case studies and testimonials, you can actually talk about your past clients or people that you know that have used, for example, in this case, detoxing to help, in their weight loss journey. So for example, in this one, I can say how Lucy lost 5 extra pounds with detoxing, right? So then on that article or that video that I do, I'm going to explain more about that case study, that testimonial, and explain how that one person was able to achieve the main goal with that one thing inside of my list. Okay, this is very important. You definitely do not want to miss the next video because I'll share with you the 3 secrets about content marketing I just wish I knew sooner. And let me tell you, you do not want to miss secret number 3 because I will help you create all of the content you need in 1 minute or even less. And yes, I'm not saying 1 week or 1 day or 1 hour.
1 minute.
And no, I'm not exaggerating. So if you click on the video, go watch it because you're gonna love these 3 secrets because not a lot of people are talking about this, especially in our world. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. Now you have everything that you need to kind of explode and understand about content marketing. And I'll see you in the next one. And big kiss, big hug. Ciao!